It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all.
Please smell butter on the other side. It's also Repeal Day. This is when the 21st Amendment ended prohibition. The thing with alcohol where it was illegal, alcohol is no longer illegal. It's weird how you're putting an end to making alcohol illegal so people will stop making bad substances for themselves. But when you have a fixin' to do something, then it's not like you can just channel it off. It'll be like if somebody made a national amendment to cancel Christmas and the holiday season entirely. And they just did a straight up Scrooge and just said no more anything. Well, people are gonna find some way to celebrate, even if it's illegal, and even if you get thrown in jail, and even if it's somewhat dangerous. So like if you can't put up a Christmas tree anymore and you have to cut down something else, I think you know what I'm getting at. That's basically what probation was, and it wasn't exactly a good thing. It was an experiment, and I'm glad I never lived through those years, but it's over now. It's also World Soil Day, so let's enjoy that Earth soil, right? I'm so fixed to think about like what else lives in the soil that I can't even enjoy Earth soil, but it's world soil entirely, so let's just celebrate it on December 5th. December 6th is Bartender Appreciation Day, and yeah, bartenders do need appreciation from time to time, especially if you're a little bit, not under the weather, would I say over the weather if you're high? You're over the weather, so you basically don't feel the need to thank your bartender. No, they have a hard job. They have a horrible hard job, I was gonna say, but it's not really that bad, unless you don't enjoy being a bartender, and then it's not a good thing anymore. Forget about it. It's also St. Nicholas Day, you know, the guy who may or may not be a white-bearded, red-wearing Santa Claus riding... I know he is Santa Claus, you know what I'm trying to get at. It's also Mitten Tree Day. That's pretty cool, because mittens and mittens are just fixing to be put on your tree. Kitten? Not that. I had too many ittens in my head. I couldn't finish it. Put on your own shoes day is also December 6th, and I'm just so frankly disturbed that someone had to make a holiday about it, because that means the people around them didn't put on their own shoes on December 6th or like other days. So they declared December 6th the day where you had to put on your own shoes, because that's what that is. Or I'm misinterpreting the entire holiday like I've been doing with probably like 36 other holidays throughout this entire series. So go to the Holiday Insights website yourself and find out if that's what the true meaning is. December 7th is International Civil Aviation Day, so, you know, anything that has typical planes to civil transportation that has to do with the sky. I wouldn't even say airplanes necessarily, maybe more like helicopters, and it's not for like governmental use. That's a day where you can internationally celebrate it. December 7th is Letter Writing Day. No, I don't mean typing a letter on the email. I mean like actually pencil and paper writing out a letter and sending it to other people. I mean, how hard could that be, right? It's also National Cotton Candy Day. And it also says underneath the little subtitles there on the Holiday Insights page, would you care for fairy floss? Fairy floss is also another name for candy, because why not? It's cotton candy, it looks delicious, so it kind of looks like fairy floss if they ever had it. But, you know, fairies may or may not... I'm not even gonna say that. It looks like fairy floss and it looks delicious, so eat cotton candy when you get a chance on December 7th, because you'll be celebrating a holiday. There's also Pearl Harbor Day, and this is one we're supposed to honor, not necessarily celebrate. So yeah. December 8th is National Brownie Day. Delicious. I generally wonder, though, how many types of brownies are there? Like, there's brownie seeds and other kinds of things you can plant, and there's peanut brownies, or they've got like brittle inside of them. They can be melted brownies. Fudge, I think, is a type of brownie. I've just recently heard of like, what is it, vanilla flavored brownies, although that doesn't sound right. It had a name to it, I just can't remember right now. It was like a Goldie, I guess, maybe that's what they called it. It's also National Lard Day, another food. Lard is like a type of butter, if I'm right. It's been a while since I've even seen lard, let alone eaten lard. I don't think I've ever had lard in my life unless it's been baked and battered into its own recipe that I've eaten, but I don't think I've like single-handedly eaten lard before. All I know is that it's a food. It's also taken in the Ear Day. Gotta find out whatever that means. because December 8th is filled with its own wacky adventures and holidays, aren't they? So you'd give your own people your ear. It's a bizarre day of literally no origin. So, for the track record, December's the last month of the holiday series because it's the last month, obviously, of the year. There may have been days that didn't actually have full-fledged holidays yet, so somebody created Take It in the Ear Day. It's unknown who created it, actually, because usually they would have it on the page, but nobody really knows. And I could do more in-depth theorizing or, like, investigation on who actually would have made this holiday, but assumingly no one and everyone created it. We just celebrate it by listening to music or just enjoying your own life by listening it or taking it by the ear. But it's just a phrase that just so happens to be the holiday for December 8th, because why not? I mean, maybe it was a day without a holiday, and so somebody just wanted to create it for whatever reason and tell everybody, hey, it's Take It in the Ear Day. But we don't know what necessarily that means. And like I obviously told you, there's other days like lard and brownies, but that came later. Those food holidays are later on holidays that didn't exactly have a December 8th holiday yet. So somebody in their mind, I was going to say right mind, but in their mind, created Take It in the Ear Day. And here I am talking about it. So that's the origins of that one. December 9th is Christmas card day. Of course, I mean, it's going to be sending the Christmas cards after you've made the Christmas cards after you've gotten the email address of the person you wrote the letter to. It's Christmas card day.